From never-ending lightning to bleeding trees to fire tornadoes, there's literally a wealth of natural occurrences that we just don't ever hear about. But that ends now, as we are showing you the most alien-like stuff that goes on at planet Earth. But we must warn you, it's a dazzling display of nature's magic. We can't think of a more perfectly timed photo to capture just how surreal Mother Nature can be. Not only is the Calbuco volcano in Chile mid-eruption, but a violent lightning storm is taking place right on top of it. This phenomenon has been termed a dirty thunderstorm, whereby the two terrifying natural occurrences collide. The rainbow sheen is the result of decomposing leaves sitting on surface of the water. The decaying biomatter releases natural oils that form a film over the lake if it has not rained for a while. And that's exactly what happened here. 2 weeks of good weather and the already enchanting reservoir becomes a surreal fairyland. It might look like the apocalypse has come in this photo, but we assure you it is in fact a natural, albeit rare, occurrence. Here we have a rolling cloud, a unique formation whereby low-sitting clouds, usually not far from the coast, roll into themselves due to a sea breeze or cold front. What looks like a scene from ancient Greek mythology is actually a naturally occurring event. Tornadoes are powerful and destructive at the best of times, but throw fire into the occasion and you have yourself an extremely lethal combination. And they have an interesting origin. Pakistan became home to one truly unique phenomenon back in 2010. The country suffered from flooding over approximately a fifth of its land, which took more than half a year to recede. But people were not the only ones having to adapt to the change. Spiders took to the trees to escape the water and were stranded there for months. Think we have photoshopped this image? Think again. What you are looking at here is known as a lava dome, and it's possibly the only one to have ever been caught on camera. It's a natural phenomenon whereby a fountain of lava erupts into an eerily round shape as opposed to the explosive spurts we are used to seeing. In 2010, the residents of Guatemala City had the fright of their life when a giant sinkhole developed seemingly out of nowhere. It's a natural but uncommon phenomenon that looks more like a science fiction nightmare. It was 30 stories deep into the ground, and swallowed up a 3-story building with it when it appeared. You would be forgiven for thinking for a second that you were suffering from astigmatism, or that the camera behind this photograph absorbed too much exposure. But none of the above is true. These are light pillars, an optical phenomenon caused by tiny ice crystals in the atmosphere refracting light. Antarctica is home to some pretty out-there stuff, including this thing which you don't see in the documentary's stripy ice blocks. It's Mother Nature's very own work of art, proving just how impressively she can make straight, vertical lines. The truth is, these lines are not cuts into the ice block. Don't worry, there's no dark magic happening here. Yemen's unique and spectacular dragon tree does not just look incredible, but it also has this scary-looking feature. The Dracaena cinnabari produces a bright red sap which look exactly like human blood. So if you cut into its trunk, you have this terrifying image. And the sap is actually made up of extremely beneficial properties. Not only can it be used to make a resin, but it's also favored for its medicinal qualities and is used to fight infection and inflammation. Understandably, it's one of the rarest trees on Earth, so that sap will cost you a pretty penny.